so that is actually something made in China, then shipped abroad. But what about building a successful business in China? We've got or indeed a direct selling successful business when we've got regulators discouraging the practice because the government thinks it swindles consumers. Joining us to answer that question is New Skin President and CEO Truman Hunt. Truman Hunt, thanks very much indeed for coming on the program. Let's just talk about what the history here is behind direct marketing. And, you know, it's a bit grey. There are a lot of grey areas here, aren't there?
Well, direct selling does have a colorful history in China. And there was a period of time between about 1998 and 2004 where the government banned direct selling. But they had agreed in the WTO accession agreement that they would open the market for direct selling over a period of time. And so they developed new regulations that went into effect in the 2005-2006 timeframe. And since that time have been licensing companies to direct sell in China.
What was the issue? Was it because people were setting up pyramid schemes, that sort of things, Ponzi schemes?
Well, this is a very large market, obviously, and in the rural communities, relatively unsophisticated. And unfortunately, direct selling had been used in a couple of instances in an unethical fashion. So the new regulations are essentially motivated by and designed to keep the bad actors out of the market and make sure that direct selling is done ethically.
So how did you get around that and continue to actually sell directly to the Chinese consumer?
Well, we have been very successful in Chinese communities throughout our corporate history. We're doing well everywhere, but we're particularly successful here in the Asia-Pacific region. So we knew that China would be opening up at some moment in time, and so we built a chain of retail stores in mainland China, essentially. And then when the direct selling regulations came into effect in 2006, we modified our model to comply with the regulations.
Well, what did you do specifically?
Well, the regulations include things like a requirement to manufacture locally, a requirement to have a certain physical presence in each province, a requirement to limit your product offerings to just particular product categories. There's a restriction on how we actually compensate individual direct sellers and individual resellers. And so we reformatted our business model to comply with the regulations and have enjoyed terrific success.
Well, stock up 54% year to date. That's quite a performance in a market which has done nothing at best. What is different about the Chinese consumer to other consumers in the world? What do you sell more in China that you find surprising?
You know, surprising to us, frankly, is that our products are not at the low end of the market. We develop and sell high-quality, high-end products. Now, one might think that there simply isn't enough financial resource in mainland China for people to be able to support high-quality